Floyd
Ocho,
having...
you know you can't sign anything blank. Ocho, when they come to us and they try to get us to sign these blanks when it comes to our autograph. No, bro. Do you know how many jerseys that you can put these on? Do you know how many pictures you can? No, bro. I'm not signing no blanks.
Yeah.
$100 million in jewelry, Ocho.
But hey, Uncle, it's Money Mayweather, Unc. It's Money Mayweather. He had a image to uphold.
He's the only guy who's been able to just be balling out of control, constantly flashing money, $1 million watches, a fleet of super expensive cars, and still everybody up.
He does.
He's the only guy.
Yeah.
A shocking report has rocked the boxing community after claims surfaced that Floyd Mayweather Jr. could be connected to an alleged $175 million financial fraud scheme, causing major reactions across the sports industry and spreading rapidly throughout social media.
Mayweather says he reportedly got cleaned out to the tune of $175 million.
What?
Claiming a former close associate ran a year-long scheme that allegedly drained his bank accounts, hijacked real estate deals, pawned off his jewelry, and even made his private jet disappear.
Damn.
According to TMZ, Floyd says roughly $100 million worth of bling has handed over to a Miami jeweler for only $13 million in return. And he said a huge chunk of the collection is still sitting with the dealer. Floyd also says he unknowingly signed paperwork transferring ownership of his Gulfstream jet with a fire section left blank, and says he still doesn't know where the aircraft money went. Floyd also reportedly has been ordered to pay more than $1 million in child support after a Nevada judge ruled the retired boxer fathered a 4-year-old girl born to a former dancer at his Las Vegas strip club. Floyd also faced a reported $7.3 million IRS lien. Ocho, with the lavish lifestyle that Floyd has built over the years, the jet and entourage nonstop spending, has he created a lifestyle that when he was making $400 million a year, he was able to enjoy? Has he created something that he can no longer keep up?
Shannon Sharp was stunned when he heard about this new controversy surrounding Mayweather.
Whiskey money, man. He's all right.
He does have that whiskey money.
Yeah.
That is a different thing.
I got that whiskey money.
Yeah, whiskey money's a different thing. But he seems to be more concerned with having fun and being...
People across social media were quick to share their opinions. Some pointed to Floyd Mayweather's long-discussed reading difficulties and suggested they may have played a role in the situation. One user commented that this is the result of not being able to read. Boxing commentator Wade Plemons also weighed in expressing disbelief and asking how such a situation could occur if the allegations prove accurate. At the same time, Joe Rogan has previously spoken about how increased wealth can often create bigger challenges for successful athletes, and many fans believe that viewpoint reflects what Mayweather may be facing right now.
He spends so much money. Maybe money's still the motivation, because he's just always about to go broke, because he spends like a fucking maniac.
Even though he's spending like that, he's made some great investments in.
Yeah, I'd like to think that too, but I bet it's not the case.
Yeah. Definitely spending a lot of money, but he's made so much, man. Over $1 billion, right?
Isn't that crazy?
Over $1 billion.
Over $1 billion in fighting.
That is a separate issue, but he seems to be spending more time enjoying the rewards of his success and living life on his own terms. During the same conversation, Joe Rogan also raised questions about how extreme wealth can impact a person's focus and work ethic. The latest reports involving Floyd Mayweather, including legal battles, financial disagreements, and continued speculation about his finances, have brought a new angle to that debate. The discussion is no longer only about whether a fighter can stay motivated after making millions, but also about what may happen when massive wealth, expensive habits, and large-scale business investments all exist together at the highest level.
Don't like Floyd Mayweather. As a human being,
Really?
it's a turnoff. Like, he's so, shallow in terms of, look what I've got. My money. Real wealth laughs at Floyd Mayweather. And the real wealth, don't do that. That's shit. And at some point, you grow the up.
Okay.
When is Floyd gonna grow the up?
Okay.
How many people fought as many world champions as me? How many people got a 550-0 record? I don't do a great.
Many fans were shocked by the reports and struggled to understand how such a situation could have happened. Several critics once again brought up the long-standing debate about Floyd Mayweather's reading skills. One supporter of that view claimed Floyd should openly acknowledge it and pointed to past videos that have been used to back up the argument. Another person joked that instead of displaying large amounts of cash, he should have devoted more attention to improving his reading. Others questioned the rising number of legal disputes and allegations, saying it appears that Floyd may have made a series of questionable business choices over the years. One fan asked how a person could create a billion-dollar empire and still reportedly fall victim to a $175 million scam. Some responded with jokes about luxury spending habits and stories involving his private jet. At the same time, comedian Aries Spears commented on the growing speculation surrounding Floyd Mayweather's finances, suggesting that the image he built over the years may now be creating problems for him. Spears also stated that he has never been a fan of Floyd Mayweather on a personal level.
But then you find out the IRS has filed a $7.3 million lien against him from taxes unpaid from 2018 to 2023. $8 million? That may not be a lot altogether, but I heard now he's having to sell off houses and planes and stuff like that.
I don't know. And when you're constantly flaunting and bragging about what you got and you're showing off your car collection and your jewelry and your money, it seems like life has a weird sense of humor. So it's just like, listen, man, have all that, but be quiet. Because it feels like when you do all that, you're just inviting something karma-like to come teach you a fucking lesson. Be quiet. Shut the fuck up. He goes, and yeah, when I'm on vacation, if I really want to up, this the watch costs $18 million. Covered in dimes.
Spears claimed that Floyd spent many years publicly displaying his wealth through high-priced watches, private jets, designer jewelry, and stacks of cash across social media, which caused many people to connect his name more with luxury and excess than modesty. He believed that image has played a major role in how the public is reacting to the current financial speculation. The conversation grew even louder when reports emerged alleging that the IRS had placed a $7.3 million tax lien against him over taxes said to be unpaid from 2018 through 2023.
Muhammad Ali wasn't perfect, but I think he's more beloved because he was human. The Floyd showing off all the cars and the money and now they say he's allegedly broke.
Big Dog Jewelers from New York, one of the guys that supplies all the other jewelers, essentially. And he was like, listen, Floyd is broke. His spending has just gotten out of control, and he has serious money problems. Then you find out the IRS has filed a $7.3 million lien against him from taxes unpaid from 2018 to 2023. $8 million? That may not be a lot altogether, but I heard now he's having to sell off houses and planes and stuff like that.
I don't know.
According to Spears, Floyd's ongoing promotion of his lavish lifestyle is a major reason why so many people are closely following stories about alleged tax debt, failed business ventures, and potential financial problems that could be taking place away from the public eye.
One clip where he starts off going, you know, motherfuckers is always in my business, talking about what Floyd ain't got, what he got, what I'm doing, what I'm not doing. First of all, you posting. So ain't nobody in your business. You putting your business out there. But then he goes, you know, people, when I'm on a vacation, if I'm gonna be going for 30 days, and he got 2 briefcases on the bed. If I'm gonna be going for 30 days, I bring 30 watches. And he opens the briefcase, 30 watches. And if I extend it another 10 days, I bring 10 more watches. And he opens the case.
If I go on vacation, my fault. When I go on vacation for 30 days, I take 30 watches with me. But you know what? What's crazy is this. If we add 10 more days, I take 10 more watches. But then I say, if I want to bring out the one and only, then I bring out the watch that costs $18 million.
Spears also drew comparisons between Floyd Mayweather and well-known figures like Muhammad Ali, Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, and Jay-Z, saying that individuals who possess real influence and significant wealth usually keep a lower profile instead of regularly showcasing their success to the public.
Advice for Mayweather, he's spending a lot of money right now.
Have a ball.
Enjoy it, huh? That's what you do.
Many people on social media are now saying that 50 Cent may have been correct in some of his past remarks, claiming that Floyd Mayweather's wealth is not as strong as it once appeared, while once again revisiting long-standing jokes about his alleged reading difficulties. They have also highlighted statements and criticisms that 50 Cent shared in earlier interviews, which are now gaining attention again as the rumors continue to circulate.
Until somebody beat him, that's who he is.
You think he should step back in the ring?
I think he got to right now because the money gone.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah, that's what you think. It's fight, get the money, spend the money, fight.
All that money?
It took been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on day to day, month to month. Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like within lifestyle, that money's going. Trust me. Now it's like you call him, he'll be at your your local host in a nightclub because you need that action right now.
LELS challenge for you, Floyd. If you can read one full page of a Harry Potter book, I'll give $750,000 to whatever charitable organization you want to. The bucket of ice, man.
Spears also claimed that Floyd's highly public luxury image may have made it easier for critics to question him as reports about lawsuits and possible financial issues continue to surface. He argued that years of showing off wealth and an extravagant lifestyle have encouraged people to look more closely at what may be happening away from the spotlight. Spears further suggested that the rumored exhibition bout with Mike Tyson could allegedly be facing obstacles related to financial discussions, which has only added more attention to the growing debate surrounding Floyd Mayweather.
And when you're constantly flaunting and bragging about what you got and you're showing off your car collection and your jewelry and your money, it seems like life has a weird sense of humor. So it's just like, listen, man, have all that, but be quiet. Because it feels like when you do all that, you're just inviting something karma-like to come teach you a lesson. Be quiet. Shut the up. And throwing big bundles of stacks of whatever you go right there, that's $2 million. Warren Buffett do that? Does Bill Gates?
Tessa shared details of a story that has shocked the boxing world as more doubts and questions continue to rise about one of the sport's biggest names. He explained that the claims around the alleged incident are so strange that most people would not expect it, even comparing the situation to a simple mystery-style case. Tessa added that the boxing community has been left in disbelief after reports suggested that Floyd Mayweather Jr. may have lost close to $175 million in what is being described as a possible scam.
I'm gonna guess how these people defrauded him. It is literally akin to a Scooby-Doo mystery.
She explained that the case seems to go beyond a normal business dispute and instead looks like a serious breach of trust involving people Floyd allegedly relied on to handle his finances, high-end assets, and private business deals.
Floyd Mayweather says he unknowingly signed paperwork transferring ownership of his Gulfstream jet with the buyer section left blank and says he still doesn't know where the aircraft money went. Y'all, I know 50 Cent is somewhere cackling. Remember 50 Cent said that he'd donate like 50 million or something if Floyd Mayweather could read a book on air or something like that. And he was clowning Floyd Mayweather. And I was like, 50, why are you trying to act like that man can't read? But apparently, but hear me out, right? Because I realized, and this is the thing, again, I don't got Mayweather money, and Floyd might not have Mayweather money either anymore. But I never had Mayweather money. And like you look at like Nick Cannon, you look at a lot of people where they hire these asset managers and these business managers, and these people gain their trust and then they just rob them blind. But how did you sign a contract for the sale of a...
According to Tessa, the claims are so hard to believe that fans are now wondering how one of boxing's wealthiest athletes in history could supposedly lose track of millions of dollars so close to him without noticing.
Let me check and see if 50 Cent has commented. Okay, he didn't post nothing about this, but 20 hours ago, he congratulated Floyd Mayweather for fathering a baby with a dancer from his Vegas club. He said, "Congratulations, champ. Beautiful baby girl." Drained his bank accounts, hijacked his real estate deals, and pawned off his jewelry and even made his private jet...
With more concerns now emerging around his business activities and major high-value contracts, the situation is starting to look much more complex and deeper than what most people first assumed.
According to the bombshell lawsuit, Floyd says Jonah Resnich spent years gaining his trust before allegedly becoming the boxer's de facto, there we go, money manager, real estate guy, and banking middleman. Floyd accuses him, Jonah, along with A.L. Frist, Recknix, and Frist. Where do you think they're from? First Apex Ventures. Are they American? Where did he meet them? How did he get his trust? How did you... Anyway, First Apex Ventures and attorney Alexander Selgeson. Oh, so it was a wraparound scheme. Again, that's another thing he told me. Like when somebody recommends, oh, I know someone, I'll bring them in. don't trust it. They said they're accusing him of orchestrating a massive fraud operation that allegedly rerouted millions of dollars through fake investments, unauthorized wire transfers, and shady business entities. Oh, they was eating good off of money Mayweather. Among the jaw-dropping claims, Floyd says roughly $100 million worth of bling was handed over to Miami jewelers for only about $13 million in return, and says a huge chunk of the collection is still sitting with the dealers. Why isn't it reporting the stolen and getting the money?
Tasha went beyond the fraud claims and suggested that Floyd Mayweather's financial position might be more serious behind the scenes than most fans understand. She also implied that some fight deals and business commitments may now be under pressure or starting to break down as the situation develops.
Apparently, the IRS is revoking his passport because he owes $7.5 million in taxes. He's been evicted from several of his properties. He owes money on the skating rink. He's trying to sue Showtime for it. And I did get some information here, and I'm gonna be very careful how I divulge this, but apparently now, from what I'm being told, these fights that are scheduled, because people are like, oh, well, he's got fights coming up, he's gonna be able to pay it. Well, I was told that he collected money from several sources, and he's like, what is the word that I'm looking for? Like he has a not.
Tasha also claimed that the rumored exhibition fight with Tyson could be facing serious problems and cautioned viewers that the boxing world might soon see what could become one of the most surprising declines linked to a major sports figure.
Listen, so don't be surprised if you see some big name companies suing him that are like, ain't nothing he could do about it because they gave him an advance, and apparently he's going to take advances from multiple companies to make up for all of the money that he owes. Jury bills, $1 million, leases, all of this.
Tasha also said that the rumored exhibition fight with Tyson may be dealing with major issues and warned viewers that the boxing world could soon see one of the most unexpected downfalls ever connected to a top sports legend.
And you can't promise one company you're gonna do a fight with them and then take money from another company. Say you're gonna do a fight with them and take money from another company and say you're gonna fight with them. I heard it's allegedly involving the Tyson fight that's supposed to come up, and y'all probably not gonna get that. So just you ain't hear from me.
He is also said to be dealing with serious legal issues after reports emerged involving a Las Vegas club dancer, along with claims connected to child support disputes.
Mayweather fathers baby with a dancer, and now he is ordered to pay $1 million in back child support. It's like Floyd can't seem to catch a break, man. Floyd Mayweather had a baby with a dancer at his Las Vegas club, Girl Collection. Now the boxing legend has been ordered to pony up $1 million in back child support. In addition, the man got to pay $33,000 a month for the baby girl. The latest baby marks Floyd Mayweather's 5th child. The court got involved June 2023 when the mother, Paige Moorhead, was asked a Nevada judge to legally declare Floyd the father of that then 18-month-old child who was born in December of 2021. Moorhead says she was in a long-time intimate relationship with Floyd, lasted 8 years until she claims he broke up with her when he found out she was pregnant in April 2021. Floyd pressured her to get and ultimately fired her, even though she worked at the Girl Collection Club for many years. Despite being served twice and ultimately ordered to take a DNA test, Mayweather blew off the directive before the judge issued the default judgment. Defendant failed to respond, declaring him the pops. Per the court, Floyd has only paid about $151 of what he owes, so the judge ruled that Paige can place a lien worth up to $2 million on his property that Mayweather owns in California, helping ensure she gets the money for the child. He is alleging in unpaid hidden money. Now, Al Heyman is the longtime advisor of Floyd Mayweather. He was not directly named in this lawsuit, this version. I've obtained a copy of it. Al Heyman is not a defendant, but Showtime and Espinoza, they are. And a lot of people, they are looking at this with kind of an arched eyebrow. They're looking at it like Floyd always bragged about the money, the cars. I mean, look at his garage. He did videos. It looked like the Grand Theft Auto garage, right? Luxury items on the private jet, all this stuff. And now there's a bunch of reports that we're going to go through in this.
Vlad explained that the jeweler described Floyd's spending habits as financially draining, even though he earned massive amounts of money during his career, highlighting that even athletes who make hundreds of millions or billions can still run into problems if their spending cash flow and investments are not properly balanced. Vlad also stated that he is not fully convinced by the claims, but used the situation as an example of how quickly wealth can decline when lifestyle inflation and weak financial management start to take over, as discussed in a conversation on Vlad TV.